Deforestation is the removal of a large area of trees for lumber. It results in dangerous landslides and unnatural erosion. It causes interference with the water cycle by filling water with mud and limbs from the area cleared, which will eventually clog up rivers and creeks. When forests are cleared, the level of decomposing plant matter will decrease, which will in turn cause the level of phosphates in the soil to decrease as well. Clearing forests could also cause an imbalance with oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere due to the amount of trees cut down. The reason for this is that trees help with the conversion of oxygen to carbon dioxide. Deforestation also affects the nitrogen cycle by damaging the natural process completed within the forest.
Look, Ma! I did it!
Hunting is a main source in which humans can get their food. But when animals are hunted over to the point where their species is practically extinct, it isn't too good. When the animals die, the level of carbon goes down. This makes it to where our plants cannot photosynthesize, which affects our breathing and our atmosphere. Plus, we make it so the ground can't decay and give its nutrients to the soil, which also affects the environment.
Son, I'm gonna teach you how to kill an animal. Real man. Okay, there's one. Okay, son, what you wanna do? You wanna take the gun like this. Aim and shoot.
I'm scared, Dad.
You can do it. Don't think, just do it. Pull the trigger! Don't feel bad. It won't feel anything.
Water. It's one of the most precious resources on the planet. Proving to be one of the most serious forms of pollution, it brings the destruction of many animal ecosystems. Water pollution can directly get into oceans, rivers, lakes, creeks, and groundwater by human means, and pollutants are distributed via rainwater in the form of acid rain. Freshwater is the endpoint of biological waste such as human sewage waste, fertilizer runoff, and animal excrement. You'll also see radical disruption of food chains. When such environments affect groundwater, you'll see a change in the quality of water. Urbanization is the expansion of human population throughout the land. Typically, precipitation runs through the land on various paths. Some of the water evaporates and some seeps into the soil, while the rest remains as surface water. Heavier urbanized areas will make it difficult for water to seep into the ground. This increases the amount of surface runoff, and the runoff water from these surfaces collects various pollutants which is then deposited directly into bodies of water. Urbanization also brings higher energy consumption and machine use, which will accelerate the carbon releases. This urban development plays a role in such factors as carbon emissions from energy consumption and transportation. Indirectly, the runoff water from urbanization, you receive sediment and nutrient inputs to bodies of water. We rely on our soil to be able to grow our food. Soil can become toxic and can damage the growth and outcome of vegetation and plants in the surrounding area. The soil holds nitrogen, and when the nitrogen is released, the nutrients disappear. This means it is harder for food to grow and the environment suffers. So then we put chemicals into the soil, but those suck into the ground and go into the water supply. Air pollution causes a large amount of problems for all of the cycles. One of the most noticeable is acid rain, which is one of the after effects of air pollution on the water cycle. It can affect the phosphorus cycle by preventing the transfer of phosphorus to the air, and a reason for air pollution is automobile exhaust, which affects the carbon cycle, because of the burning of fossil fuels causing more carbon in the air.
Boom, boom, I like driving a lot.
That's what people say.
Hey, don't do that.
I was just gonna toss it in the lake.
Really? Pollution is not the solution. Oh, wait. Don't forget pollution. Pollution's bad.
I'm gonna smile. I can't help but smile. It's a panda on this.
What is wrong with you? I really need to go pee.
We could just do this.
Do it. Do it.
I'm scared, Dad.
Do it.
Oh, I just right, man.
Can we hold it together?
Yeah.
Yo, oh, I'm sorry.
Is that a worm? Be free, wormy.
Please calm
You
down.
need to not be in the shot, Zach.
I know, I'm trying to set this up to where... Dash cam?
Can't read anything.
Oh, that worked out lovely.
Now here, set it there.
Okay, don't run over my foot.
No, not on my reset. You just reset my trip.
Good.
Excuse me.
I mean, I'm sorry.